Hello, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Hello, Cool Doge, Master Maticus, Spartak 12, The Fellow 02150, and Choppycat. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Lord Helmchen Deluxe. Not the regular Helmchen. No. The deluxe version. Hello, hello. We are here to continue our gladiatorial adventures. Last time, we finally did a little bit of exploring. Looking at the map now, I realize just how little we've left civilization. Yikes. St. Jigs, hello, hello. Good boy George, welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's right, he's a noble. Hopefully he's from one of the noble houses that we, are on the good side of. When we left Norstead, we found the Icy Cave. Lovely. We took on the Barbarian Madman, and without a single issue, Mana destroyed him. I wasn't worried for a second. We got the Barbarian Madman's Cleaver, which is kind of meh, and meh. Anyway. Went to seek the rumor of the armor that we got from a tavern in Norstead, and found some fights that were probably too difficult. Unclear, but we haven't seen what Chosen and Unholds are really like yet, so we bypassed that. We found the hunting grounds, so Ijirak is on the menu at some point. I don't know exactly when. And yeah, then we made our way back to Norstead, took a contract to head south, did a little bit of camp busting and stuff on our way. We were ambushed by some mercs. We managed to dagger down the hedge knight that was traveling with him, and we got ourselves a coat of plates. Went down further south, explored the desert, and got ourselves some Blade Dancer gear from a Blade Dancer that we daggered down, because that's something that normal people do. They are incredibly light. Absurdly light. Comically light. I didn't realize just how light the Assassin's Robe and Blade Dancer's head wrap would be. But, wow. I'm not sure exactly what the best way of using those long-term is, but we'll figure it out. We also did get another famed item. We got ourselves a one-handed mace. It's a little underwhelming. Rolling armor effectiveness, increased armor effectiveness and decreased weight is admittedly pretty unexciting, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So yeah, Scottaboosh, Dennis, 1896, and Eldazare, welcome, welcome. And also, Elda's avatar in-game, who I was originally kind of considering to be a tempo higher sort of thing. We're probably going to keep him. He's probably in this for the long haul. So we've got several long-term keepers that we want to take to the very end. Vance Lightning, Eldazare, Squigs, Mystic Nemo, Mana. Unfortunately, St. Jink's got this injury, so probably not him. DeBurner, Dr. Vishnevsky, and Curseword. So really, 8 out of our 12 are brothers that we want to take to the end. So we're going to look for a few more brothers, and we're going to be fishing for Chads, because that's what we do. We are still a little ways away from another seat. I was thinking, what if we got the recruiter to try to find those perfect last few brothers? I don't know. I'm not so sure. So, anyway, but I think what we're going to do now is just head west and make our way to El Hadet. Not delusional. Thank you for the subscription. Very much appreciated. -1 surgeon plus recruiter. I thought about that, but every time I have dismissed the surgeon, it has come with immediate regrets. So I'm sure you can figure out why that might be the case. So anyway, we're gonna not do that. We've got some really goofy armor stuff going on right now. We've got some armors that are being fixed up in the backpack, so we'll have to give them time to do as they do. You have plenty of evidence that's right, and that's the thing, is I don't know what I'm really doing, right? Just in general, but especially right now. So we're going to head west. We're going to carve through this area of the desert and see what we see. Make our way to El Hadet. The other thing I want to do is try to get some handguns before we leave the south in this particular trip. There's a couple different ways we could do this. We could either purchase them at a store. That kind of seems like the boring way. I feel like Azim Shab, we might pay them like a visit. Give them a little hello. All right, so what do we have here at this City of Tents? Shit. Kind of wanted like a warm-up fight. I suppose we have some injuries that maybe make me reluctant to take this at this exact moment. Yeah, we need a little bit of healing first. I kind of want to fix up these armors and get those equipped. So I'm going to pass on this particular Nomad fight at the moment. But I do want to see the Nomad Executioners. Yeah, here we go. What a weird... Several cutthroats, a few slingers, an archer, and a few leaders. What a weird camp. What a weird camp. Do I want to do this at night? I don't know that it matters too much. No, I think we'll just do it as soon as we see it. Caught up on the VOD just now. That was a crazy fight, but I'm glad we got a shiny. Oh yeah, the final fight of last night. I sort of underplayed it when I was giving the recap. It was a pretty epic little engagement, actually. It was something. Shiny? What shiny? We got ourselves a shiny. Oh, he's okay. Well, that's kind of true. That's a fair assessment, actually. That's like a shots fired that I have trouble disagreeing with. Okay, so it looks like it is nighttime. We one-shot that guy? Whoa. 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 Bullseye plus marksmanship? Whoa. That's out of control. Whoa. Well. It's an unexpected delight. Okay, so we're fine leaving him here. Fine leaving Mono right there. Maybe I'll pull out the sword. Rude. Excellent. If they're going to walk around the spears, that works for me. Okay. Deciding if I want a passing step and try to run up there and engage. Vance Lightning got hit a little bit more than I'm comfortable with to go right up against these Nomad leaders. Kind of thinking we just keep... Okay. Combo. pretty insane. And let's hold there for a moment. Wow, we are going to need battle flow on this brother. Holy buckets. Yowza. Mono thinking about being a hero with his 34 HP. We're not gonna let him get surrounded. It is all right. We're gonna bring the squad up. Have no fear. Can probably one-tap this cutthroat if I hit him. Oh no. That's right, I forgot we're night blind. So I guess I gotta walk up if I want to do this. Actually, I kind of want to let Eldazari have that hex. Squigs can't do it anymore. Actually, let's go here. Okay. We're gonna go. We'll go here. So we're gonna lose our phalanx bonus, but I think that's okay. Yeah, let's keep it actually. Decided it's not okay. Whoa, that was a... What was that effect? It's from one of these leaders, but did they have something I've never seen before? Did he activate Onslaught? What happened there? What happened? Somebody activated Onslaught. Which one of them did it? Did he do it at the end of his round? The end of his turn? Is that going to be on the combat log? Inspiring Presence. Oh, okay. So that's what it... All right, that's the... Okay. All right. So, oh, okay. So he's got 12 and 12. I see. And this guy's just going to have 9. Okay. All right. Is he going to get a bunch of attacks then? Okay, we got really lucky there. No other way to describe it. Okay. Hold here for just a moment. Hold here for a moment. Let's go for a kill. It's not how I wanted it to go exactly. I guess I just go for... Go for that. And honestly, it's probably safer for me to passing step to here to prevent this guy from getting in range. Actually, I think that's probably better. Hold here for a moment. Oh, that's right, our vision's terrible. We're gonna hold on Advanced Lightning because we're gonna get a big hit there on Curse Word. We're gonna let him gain AP back. When do we get the BF armors? At the end of last stream, mostly. Kind of in the middle to the end. Curse Word doing as he does. So I could push Eldazara up to here. I could also have Squigs run up into there. See, 23% chance expected to be hit. No, I think I'd rather have Squigs go in here and just like plow through with whatever that ability's called. Line Breaker. Okay. So we can put Vance Lightning in here. Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I just keep him right here. Or send him down to here. Maybe that's safer. Yeah, we'll chill here. Is that a Waterloo? Spindrift. Another classic. Okay, I actually don't want to kill that guy. Almost maybe am considering doing recover. I think I recover. I think mana just needs ways of recovering. Alright, so I don't love that this guy went down here. Vance Lightning's not going to be able to withstand too many attacks. Excuse me? We're gonna wait till we get a better surround. Okay, and I might try to dagger this guy down. We'll see. We'll see if that ends up being an option. I'm gonna go here with Squigs, that way if we need a line breaker to push him away from Vance Lightning, we can. This guy we're just gonna take out the old-fashioned way, I think. You don't have those in New Orleans? Huh. I think they're... Do you have Costco's? Curse Words, yeah, we gotta upgrade Curse Words Butterknife. We tend to use him for daggering most frequently, so it's a bit of a shame that he doesn't have like a proper weapon, huh? Even in Costco? Dang. Alright, after that's done, I'm convinced. We push through. Or push him with Squigs, basically, what I mean. Give him the old line breaker. Swap to the dagger. We can get Dr. Vishnevsky in on this. I don't see why not. He's capable. Alright, got ourselves a stun. Let's just do a death blow. That's kind of fun. Kaka! Is this still the original crew? It's the original... Define original crew. We've had a few people come and go, as it were. It's still the original Gladiator run. It says there's 2 enemies. 2 enemies. Were there 2 that ran away? Anyway. Okay, so we did get that armor. We also got his helmet. We got both helmets. Both pretty good. Pretty good, like, medium helmets. Nice stack of tools and ammo. Got ourselves a fire pot. I wonder if those are the same as in vanilla. Do you still think Rebuke is good? I do. I do still think Rebuke is good. I mean, I will say the AI, the enemy AI, is very good at not letting you rebuke. So there is something to that. Okay. I think I'm going to mark that for repair. I think we want to fix that up. Lone Wolf Rebuke sounds kind of spicy. It does. Okay. Eldazara. We're either going to grab Anchor, Elusive, or Rebuke, I think, on this level. And we need more fatigue on this brother. I hate that he rolled out a +2 there. What would be bad about Rebuke? Just opportunity cost. Everything is good until you start comparing it to others. You say take the 2. I'm thinking about it. Also could consider the range defense, which I understand, you know, won't make a huge difference, but... range defense is a little... yeah, I don't know. Crazy you're live? I was just watching one of your YouTube videos. Well, hello, NZKilla93. I am live. I'll grab the 3 resolve, because this brother's going to need more resolve for sure. I'll grab the RDEF. He's better on YouTube? Oh, definitely. Much better on YouTube. Let's grab Rebuke on this brother. Mystic Nemo, finally going to grab Spear Mastery. We're going to keep leveling up this range defense. Make a good use of our anticipation. Unfortunately, only rolled a +2 in melee skill. Tempted by the 4 in fatigue, but I think we'll skip this one. We're going to have plenty of opportunities to roll higher than 4. And our fatigue needs won't be too insane on this brother. So we're just going to grab the primaries. I think that'll be good. Mana. Oh no, we have to make our final decision. The final decision between Dodge and Duelist. And actually, now that I know a little bit more about the wait command and its impact on your initiative stat, that makes me want to throw Relentless into the mix, whereas previously it wasn't, just because of a misunderstanding that I had mix up with vanilla. I feel like if I'm going to use the one-handed weapons and you know, make a good use of combo, it does make me want to take Duelist. What does Duelist do again? It just makes you duel well. You know? How bad is weight on this guy though? He only has flexible. That's true. Choppy Cat's got a good point. It's only flexible. That looks insane. It is insane. I would say it's quite good. Do you think Dodge is still good? I do, actually. I do think Dodge is still good. I just didn't feel comfortable knowing how to build with it, really, is kind of the main problem. We're going to need to put, like, a little bit heavier, better armor on Mana, just in general, though. His hit points, I mean, they're... I don't know, he's got 9 lives, that helps a lot. I kind of want to just increase the primary stats like this, and then... I feel like Dodge needs Relentless and or Skirmisher depending on armor. Maybe. It also, like, I think dodge, I like the dodge redesign. You know, the implication is that to dodge, you need space. But giving the bro space, any bro, is dangerous. It's a really cool trade-off. I think this is a really good design. I like this perk. Like, I like the design of it. I think it's still strong. I'm not sold on, like, my decision to not take it, to be honest. Like, I maybe should have. I don't know over what. Maybe over Fruits of Labor. Or something. I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to grab Duelist here. I want to keep this this bro using the one-handed weapons, if for no other reason than I'm leaning into the new stuff in a game mode I've never played. You know what I mean? 5 fatigue looks juicy. It does. I mean, I'm leaning towards either the 5 fatigue or the 4 hit points. A little more hit points will still be nice. You know, we're going to have to try to fine-tune the correct amount of armor. It's going to be tough to find that correct balance. It's going to, of course, be different amounts of armor that you would want versus different types of enemies, but... A footwork, dodge, flank, lone wolf specialist can be kind of close. Why footwork? Now, I might just grab the hit points. This might be a mistake. But I clicked it. Can always grab hit points post level 11. True, though I think I might pump up a little more resolve, despite having Arena Veteran. I mean, I guess it's Lion, so maybe I don't care about his resolve as much. He can get away with less, especially with the way we're using him. Anyway, Dr. Vishnevsky. We are going to make him go boom, boom, boom on the enemy. That's his whole lot in life. Let's see. Iron Sights seems like probably the play here. Plus 1% chance to hit the head for every 3 initiative you have. Love it. So we're going to get some initiative here. And I think we'll take out the plus 4 fatigue. This bro is going to want some fatigue to function well. Even though we're going to be grabbing, you know, finesse, and we'll have the mastery. It still seems like a good idea. There's so many damaging perks like bullseye and marksmanship that we're going to make very good use of. I have a feeling this bro is going to absolutely pour out damage once the build is complete. That's my suspicion. I wonder if it would be a good idea, because we have polearm mastery, just kind of random thought, since this pike is a spear polearm. It's kind of interesting to me, the prospect of getting surrounded by my team a little bit for that first attack with Impale, making that cheap, and then approaching with like our duelist weapons. Actually, so maybe the Jagged Pike also works for that. Maybe better, because it's even cheaper? Sure. We'll try it, we'll try it. Alright, so any armors then I want to swap around. We may as well put on this, and we're still fixing up these. Mystic Nemo. Yeah, these are still Needing a little help. Let's uncover his eyes a little. Hybrid weapons don't work with Weapon Master. If they do, I need to go back into the code cave. Ah, you know, Weapon Master does say that. It does say that. Somewhere. Requires non-hybrid weapon. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. So we would need a proper polearm. Is there anything that's just a polearm? Well? A pole mace is just a mace. Yeah. Well, alright, I guess I'll put the pole flail back. Pike? No, it's a spear polearm. Apparently. Everything's a spear though. Everybody knows that. We're gonna give Dr. Vishnevsky this fire pot. The banner? Oh, I suppose the banner. The banner's a proper polearm. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Let's give Eldazari the fighting spear. Oh boy. Yeah, he needs more fatigue. Maybe let's put a lighter helmet on him. Oof. Yeah, he needs more fatigue. I don't want him to be Karma's level 4. That's kind of untenable. Shields are heavy. Yeah, not sure exactly how I want to do this. Might need that brawny. Sadly, might. Yeah. Honestly, might. That's true. Mostly need the injury gun. I forgot about the injury, actually, because it had scrolled off. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm initially viewing it. Okay, well. Let's continue on. Yeah, it's mostly that injury. That's a big part of it. Good call, Choppy Cat. It had fallen to the second row of icons. I just completely missed it. The debris of ancient times. Wow. That was my nickname in gym class. Alright, we gotta get some... gotta get some heavier armors equipped. I mean, Advanced Lightning can't really, like, do anything with this... armor this damaged. This could potentially be Nomads, but it could also be Ancient Dead. Why am I fixing up this? Probably shouldn't be. Ugh. I feel like this is still a fight that's a good idea to take. I just don't know how we're going to advance Lightning to participate well in this fight. I mean, Eldazari's got anticipation. Oh, hey, his injury went away. Lovely. That's convenient. And we're just going to put him in like a safer spot. And I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I feel okay about this now. So if we think this could be Ancient Dead, and it could be, should make sure that everyone's got a tool of some kind that can help them fight the Ancient Dead. Throwing axes or something like that. The 46% there could be used by the Historian. It's the same as this one. I guess it's, well, slightly lighter. So I suppose it's a slight improvement. It's worth doing. It's worth doing. Good call, Choppy Cat. We can wear our day helmet. Fighter of the Night helmet. Champion of the Sun. All right, we're gonna say that's good enough. Oh, I accidentally. There we go. Okay. Nomads. Just lots of them. Good lord. Good lord. Having trouble finding nomad outlaws? You're so desperately needing three-headed flails and you simply can't get any outlaws to show their face? It's because they're hiding from the law. Sword Spear makes Slurgi so happy. Accurate. Okay, we'll just chill right here. We'll have Mana start with the sword. And I think I might have Squigs preemptively shield ally just in case one of them gets in and makes an attack. Seems extremely unlikely, but he's got lots of fatigue, so. Eldazara, I mean, we're anticipating. So let's do the same thing. What's that weird flail? A pole flail? Yes, it is in fact exactly a pole flail. Okay, they're being mean to me. They're picking on me. Let's wait for this golden vulture to do his turn before we decide what to do with mana. How runs the beautiful death machine, Slurgi? It runs pretty well, I would say. The death machine continues its success. Attack. St. Jigs has this dazed, which is unfortunate. Non-attack skills cost 25% more fatigue. Apparently also attack skills makes everything cost 25% more fatigue. Well. Wear Berserk Chain? Don't have one. No, Vance Lightning didn't get the kill. Disaster. and maybe save this AP. Yeah. Build it up for next turn. Eldazar is going to lose shield wall, but I think that's fine. Still going to move him up. Lovely. Got him. I suppose that gave him a line, like line of sight. Advanced lightning, you're not supposed to miss. It's against the law. Let's light this tile on fire. Or do I want that armor? Decided I want the armor. Ah, so we don't write. No, we still have marksmanship. Ah, I'm just surprised that didn't do more damage. Oh yeah, it says here we have marksmanship. Marksmanship and bullseye. I would have expected that to do more damage. An aimed shot. $49 to 66 damage. Oh, I'm still dazed. All right. All right, that makes sense. Now it's mostly just that we're still dazed. That was the big surprise there. I wasn't even looking for that status effect, for being honest. It makes sense now. Probably don't want him to even have the opportunity to run away. So let's stun him. You know? When in doubt, stun it out. Yeah, that guy's gonna run away. Advanced lightning can get in here. Lovely. Dr. Vishnevsky, Eldazara. Heck, even Mana might just do some punctures. I think if we've got a good enough surround. Do I go straight for the puncture or should I do a stun? Probably a stun. Wow, that caused an injury. Mace Mastery. Guy's hard to hit. PC Space Goon, thank you for the raid. How's I saw you were playing some Battle Brothers earlier. How's that going? How goes the run? All right, we got the lamellar harness and a step helmet with mail. As you can see, your temporary banner holder met his end. Did you die gloriously? Let's see, what was the actual entry into the obituary there for you, Corvus Corac? Yeah, must have been dismissed. I only dismissed like... Where did Corvus Korak go? Doing cultist late game, so you know how that goes. You've got some, do you have a, the five candle? Shoot, what's it called? Voice of Dovcool? Is that the, yeah. Okay. Prophet of Dovcool, yes. All right, so Van's Lightning. We're gonna grab Inspiring Presence, which is kind of insane. But I'm wondering if I should maybe on this level grab other things. As dumb as it sounds, I'm going to be taking both Nimble and Battleforged for reasons previously described. Maybe I grab those first. Maybe those are more important. Show the Inspiring perk. So at the start of each round, every adjacent ally from your company with less resolve than you gains +3 action points if they are adjacent to an enemy. Kind of cool. So we do want this bro's resolve to be reasonably high. Who needs tools anyway? Who needs tools anyway? He needs to be in the middle. Yeah, what I want to do is our other bros that we get are going to be a couple more like defensive brothers. I kind of want to get some I want ones that either have the like range defense package or a couple phalanx shield expert kind of boys. One or the other is totally fine. Isn't that Mon the Speedbro? He's going to be keeping the enemies away. Yeah, but he's going to be like positioned next to / adjacent to like my shield bros to prevent them from getting surrounded, giving them tons of AP. And also protecting, like, for example, mana. I feel like that's how I use Spear Bros in my regular runs pretty often, right? I let some enemies make contact very intentionally, and the Spear Bros kind of in the center of the formation. So, I don't know, I feel like it's particularly good on a Spear Bro. I feel like that's often how I position them. You have 2 perks? Yeah, I know. Because we got Student. I might grab the +3 in hit points, though. I think we're going to have plenty of fatigue, especially once we grab Finesse. You would just take IP here. Inspiring Presence, and then go back for the others. It's just that good. Well, I think the safe pick is definitely to grab Nimble. And I might just do Nimble Battleforge and then grab Inspiring Presence next level. I feel like the safe play is this. So we're going to take 21% less armor damage from attacks, but take 41% more armor damage from attacks. We're going to give him a slightly lighter helmet, but yeah. He's going to be a prime candidate for some famed gear. But I feel like, you know, looking at the tools I have available, for a brother like this, let's say a Orc Berserker charges in, we miss a 95% chance attack, and he hits us with a Berserk Chain. There is literally nothing in this package of perks that can save us from making that a one-turn kill, except for Nimble. So we have to make ourselves worse against the thing Battleforged is good against, and by taking, you know, Battleforged, we can help make ourselves good against the things that this bro would be bad against with just Nimble and light armor. Maybe this is a mistake, but I feel like it's fine. Since you was in this run, can you enter your name in the queue? Yeah, if you're able to enter. I mean, I think you were in here. I think you must have just got dismissed, Corvus Korak. So actually, the queue won't let you rejoin. It will tell you you're already in it. And you can do, I think there's a few other commands, like we can do this. And we can see the people waiting in a few other commands. I don't know all the full list. So, anyway. But that's what we're going to do with Advanced Lightning, at least on this level. And then on Squigs. This bro is going to be doing, eventually, one of the Ichirok armor pieces. I've got some things planned. It's gonna be good. So we're gonna do melee defense, of course. We are eventually gonna fix this broken elbow joint. We don't have any range defense package. Didn't one of those things we kind of maybe missed out on a little bit, but that's fine. And we're gonna grab more fatigue because eventually he's gonna have heavier armor than this. And I might take the +5 in resolve over the 4 hit points. I think that's fine. And so we're going to grab Reforged, which I'm only grabbing that on this level because on our 11th level, we're going to take back to basics to get 9 lives in Colossus, and we won't have the opportunity to come back to get this. So this is terrible value right now. Absolutely abysmal. Comically bad, in fact. But it's all right. It's all part of the long-term plan. And even then, it's pretty low value. I maybe could have been convinced to try to look at some other options, but nothing really stood out to me. Castle of the Wicked. Necrosavants Milites. Not melees, milites. And ancient praetorians. We have not seen necrosavants yet. Have not seen necrosavants yet. I feel like since we're still fixing up our armors, that this is a fight we should avoid at the moment. Oh, I should actually fix up this too. And maybe these step helmets with mail. I don't know, the -2 vision penalty. No nets either. We have like one. We have one. Or did we use it? Might have used it. Squigs, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, no nets at the moment. Yeah, I think this is probably a fight we dodge. At least for the moment. I don't know. I just don't know what the capability of that fighting force is, truly. Might come back for it, though. The team is, like, kind of weak right now, actually. Yeah, Praetorian we saw, that's true. Milites we've not seen. We've seen Miles. But not Milites. Alright, this guy really wants to deliver some stuff to Eisenstein. We do want a gun, and like, kind of looks like there might be one right here. We've fought conscripts before. 7 to 10 conscripts I think is definitely within our purview. I kind of wanted to buy tools and stuff. I think this regiment is going to make its way back into El Hadet. I do want to sell stuff first. I'm going to wait for daytime. We'll see if they pop back out at the start of the next morning. Ah, okay. We found a random sword swallower giving us 25 crowns or whatever. The first regiment of El Hadet has come back out to play. Lovely. All right, so we're gonna have some fun here in just a moment. No injuries to fix up. You love to see it. We've not seen a fencing sword yet. I did see that fencing mastery exists. What is this? An Estoc. A two-handed fencing sword. Oh, I saw that this existed too. Oh, these numbers are way higher. 45% armor penetration, 30% armor damage. Okay, this is pretty funny. Because yeah, I saw, in fact, doesn't... Oh, never mind. I thought maybe one of my bros had... Oh yeah, yeah, Mana. Mana technically has Fencer. When using a one-handed fencing sword, the action cost of sword thrust, riposte, and lunge is reduced by 1. When using a two-handed fencing sword, the cost of lunge is reduced by 1 tile, or increased by 1 tile. Seems kind of crazy. Yeah, 60% AP with Duelist, right. Seems pretty nuts. Huh. I mean, he doesn't have, like, initiative, so... Interesting that it gets riposte. It's probably a really good, actually. Wakanda, hello, hello. I bet those are really strong. It would be fun to build one. We'll see if we get the opportunity. I have a feeling maybe we won't, but... All right, so first things first, we're gonna sell stuff. Then we'll figure out our life. Smoke bombs could be useful. Smoke bombs could be useful. I kind of forgot about those. Since I haven't been able to enter towns for a while. Kind of forgot all about those. You know, random thought, but we need to give a better dagger to curse word. Yeah, I'm sure one-hand duelists are, especially with the right perk tree, I could see them absolutely tearing it up and being crazy. Maybe let's equip a arming sword. Fighting spear less useful here, I think. Might just sell the other one. And yeah, Nomad Reinforced Helmet is actually the same as a Kettle Hat now. I almost want to get rid of some of the Gladiator helmets because... well... not being able to see sucks. You followed my advice and started a new run with the highest fight difficulty and you don't know why, but it feels a lot better now? I don't remember giving that advice, but I'm glad you took it. Alright, so we're not going to be able to sell the incense. Okay, so what I am going to do before we look to buy stuff is we'll take a look at a couple cripples first. You never know. I feel like they're always worth checking out. You never know. They always have promise potential. This guy does get shield, and we're looking for maybe one of those. Either a shield or range defense kind of package. The good old cripple Gamba. I don't know, I kind of want to do one. I want to have one Gamba, you know, in progress. So this guy gets trained and shield. Weird weapon perks to go with trained. Night blind? Oh. Okay. No blind people? No blind people. Yeah, I don't think this guy's quite what we want either. But he was cheap. I'm a little tempted to check out a Nomad. Nomads have good stats. And that's also true in vanilla. Let's just see. We got a Drunkard. Alright, so he does have shield. Shield and swift strikes. Heavy armor, medium armor. Raider. So he has Bully. How does Bully work against Undead? Do they have no morale state, so you don't do more damage, or is it like they are steady always, so if you're confident you do more damage? In menacing threat. Undead always have steady? Bully's probably not bad then. So we have a way of parking still with our rebuking with Indom, which I do like. I think this bro could be good. His stat rolls are pretty decent. Hit point roll is okay. Fatigue roll is good. Resolve roll is excellent. Actually, it's a high as it gets. Low roll a melee skill, which is too bad but manageable. I feel like he could be good. And so this is going to be a part of the shieldy package. The shielding package. The menacing perk goes to show how incredibly massive the wolf pelt shoulder attachment is. It's like 1.5 perks worth. Yeah, the direwolf pelt mantle. It's so good. All right, this is Dark Paladin of the Desert. You'll love to see it. Dark Paladin, our drunkard hero. Shieldy boy. So what is this build gonna look like? Exploit opening could be, I think, a pretty good way of not really putting many points in melee skill and still getting good value based on the way we're going to use this bro. So I kind of like exploit opening. I think that's actually totally fine. We're going to add Phalanx Shield Expert. We're going to put him up there, you know, mixing it up with the boys. That's right, more meat for the Phalanx. I think he's going to be wearing... Well, actually, he's got a lot of... Boy, that's really high initiative. Yeah, exploit opening plus rebuke is good. Exactly. His initiative is pretty high, right? 107, 2 talent stars. I always look at this fresh and furious and get excited, thinking it has something to do with initiative, and it doesn't. Reasonably good on resolve could be a banner. We already have one. We're good on that. We're good for banner. Does have polearm mastery if we wanted to go that route though, but we're good on that. Now we're gonna make him another boy for the Phalanx. Linebreaker's interesting. Boy, so hard to build bros. I do think Full Force is interesting as like a one-off, where if we do like a Warhammer, we get exactly enough AP to just do one big smash. Then the rest of, you know, when we're stammed out, we're just rebuking. I don't know. If I am going to do Indom, we really need to pump a lot of fatigue. He'll get the fat trait too. Yeah, fat will be here and gone. He'll be a yo-yo dieter, as one does when they're gluttonous. Doesn't Rebuke need the stam to trigger? I don't think so. I think they just counter. I don't think it costs fatigue to do the counterattack. So grab Rebuke. One with the shield is pretty good. I mean, honestly, the thing is like, if we have the shield wall effect... High initiative, so flexible. It's an option. I feel like we're going to need a bunch of fatigue too, though. I'm not even going to bother with melee skill, because we're going to use exploit opening to gain that. I think is the plan. But, you know, flexible, I don't know, it's interesting. Taking less armor damage, it's pretty good. But if we have one with a shield and we have the shield wall up, we take less damage from attacks to the head. Seems pretty good. What's the lightning one? Just fresh and furious. Your attacks cost -5 action points. And then the effect becomes disabled if you use any attack during your turn, and remains disabled until you use recover. So it's like a free attack each recover cycle. So having both Rebuke and Repulse active will only let you counter hit once. I kind of assumed that's how it would work. I guess I didn't even look or ask, but I sort of went on that assumption. Could maybe just do like one little bonus point in Full Force. Just use all our AP on one big attack. Seems like it could be good, actually. And shit, maybe I do need to grab like Brawny. I don't know. Do I want to bother trying to pump the initiative at all, or do I say, screw it, I'm not going to bother? I'm not sure. What's our first level up look like? Doesn't really help guide me. Reforged requires the stam? Oh, then it's... in Reforged it must be kind of bad then. Let's see, what else do we want? I mean, if I'm gonna grab Indom, maybe I don't bother with one with a shield. And then maybe I do actually want Brawny. The problem with Brawny, the fact that Brawny only, it's weird. I feel like I care about it, which is funny. But it's only stamina. It doesn't make the initiative amount lower. Full Force is a trap. You personally don't like Full Force, that's because you aim for more AP. It is not a trap with the way we're building this character. It's definitely not a trap. I actually think it's a really good perk. So you just have to know what you're doing with it and know how to use it, I think. You definitely don't just take it carte blanche. Like, you don't just always take it, that's for sure. But it seems like actually really quite good. Definitely not a trap. Fearsome plus Rebuke. Fearsome could be okay. I was kind of thinking about that. Yeah, exactly. It's great if you're building a bro that will attack only once per turn. Exactly. Yeah, potentially could also do Hammer Mastery. 50% of the armor damage you deal to one body part is also dealt to the other body part. That's pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to do anything with initiative. I think I'm going to not. Even though it's 107 with 2 talent stars, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I want to try to get as much well, I don't know. I guess I'm not convinced. Shit, this is so difficult. I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like I have so many choices, but incomplete picture. Like, I'm also thinking, like, what am I doing with Indom? Like, what is my plan, actually? Is it to attack, or is it to Indom? Right? Because, like, a traditional tank in vanilla, you Indom, recover, Indom, recover, Indom, recover, right? And that's the loop that your bro finds themselves in. In this, is that actually what I'm going to be doing? Maybe not, actually. Is Indomitable the same? Let's look at that. 5 AP, 25 fatigue. So that part's the same. Only, okay. Otherwise, it looks exactly the same. All right, Indom looks exactly the same. Indom looks the same. I just sort of feel like one with the shield kind of protects you in the same way as what you need Indom to do. Specifically, this less hit point damage from attacks to the head while you have shield wall active. Sort of. You can do that here and get value from Rebuke. That sort of tank feels like it might not be good enough with how OP builds can be now. Sure. Right. You can also use Shield Wall to hedge your damage once you've been hit a few times and see where the blows have landed. Can you use Shield Wall to hedge your damage? Oh, yeah, I mean, I think the thing is like, the thing about one with a shield is like, if we're part of a Phalanx, we want to keep that Shield Wall effect just like active all the time. So I don't know. Like, Shield Wall is also just block. So you just don't get hit, which is kind of important. It does make me wonder, like, if instead of Indom, if I did take Flexible, one with the shield, and probably not dodge, because I don't think we're going to have enough empty adjacent tiles. This makes it so that, like, when we get stammed out, we just do, like, one big Warhammer attack. Shield Wall is distinctly less good / important with new shield design. You get at most 7 extra defense from shield walling. No, it's the same. What do you mean? Shield Wall is the same as vanilla. But heaters give 25 base. Oh, okay. I guess I see what you're saying. I was like, I was worried that maybe that was one of the tooltips that I had completely missed. And maybe Bulwark. So then, basically every level we're going to be leveling Fatigue, Initiative, Melee Defense. We try to make the armor that we do have as durable as possible. What do we need fatigue for when we don't have Indom? I mean, you still need it. You need it so that you aren't encumbered, so you can actually get around the battlefield. We won't need an insane amount, though. That's true. And we could maybe even do Skirmisher. Whatever. Let's try it. Let's try it. Skirmisher doesn't fix encumbered? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, actually I can't. Oh, I guess I can if I do this. There's 1% for each weight. Oh, yeah. Is this a bad build? Like, is this bad? Is what I'm doing just straight up bad? It might be bad. Looks cool? It's probably bad. Think flexible's a bit of a stretch? I mean, kind of. No, I feel like I need more resolve somehow. It's gonna be hard to make it work unless you get good famed armors. I mean, kind of true. Well, the only way to find out is to do. And so, let's do. You can't know unless you try. Yeah, I want to try it. It's a cool build to try. Exactly. Cool. We're not going to have him on the front quite yet. We're going to let him at least get Phalanx Shield Expert, and then we'll put him up there. We do want to give him one more buddy. What I'm thinking, actually, is like one more Spear Shield, and then maybe one like Anticipation style defensive bro. And then the team will look something like that. All right. So that took me 7,000 years. Oh, right. We were going to... We have business to take care of. Okay, so I am going to buy the powder bags just because they might not drop. And we can't risk that. Are there more things I want to sell here quick? Yes, from our hiring spree. Yeah, we'll just give him a pole mace. It's a nice weapon for him to start with. He can still see with this, so it's fine. we're still fixing up these. I probably want to buy tools before we go. Let's get rid of the heavy javelins. I think I actually kind of don't like them. I don't need extra sipars. We're gonna get more. So we're gonna get some tools here. I assume tools still cap at 150. Okay, yeah, still cap at 150. Okay. Hiring Brothers is now a gacha game. Always was. All right. Finally. Anything else I want to get? I don't think so. Oops. Flail Axe Headhunter Duelist sounds good on paper. See, I always thought that sounded like it didn't take that much thinking to realize that wasn't really probably all that good. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna have a bunch of them stuck in the mucky muck. Castle made of clouds. So if they're gonna naturally split up, we'll start with a scoot and shoot. Let's let them take their turns first. St. Jiggs, unfortunately, the broken foot. He's not going to be able to attack when he runs backwards. So straight back 2 hexes. Though I might put Curse Word, actually I might leave Curse Word where he is for when they approach, because they're going to kind of filter around here. Excuse me? He starts out ready to go. So did he use Take Aim? So Take Aim lets you, okay. Or no, I guess he can shoot there and, okay, never mind. He did a regular shot. So actually, let's move Dr. Vishnevsky here. So that I can't see them. And we'll start out using the mace. We've got our shield walls rolling. Mystic Nemo maybe only to here. Let's put Vance Lightning in a bush. Dark Paladin's still a fresh boy. Let's have him chill a little further back. Eldazar's got anticipation. It's ready to anticipate. Let's just chill right there. That is so brave of this this fella. I mean, I could probably just eliminate him in one turn with mana. Seems very likely. Yep. In fact, I don't think we need to use the stun. We can use more AP efficient attacks. So we've got a guy here still. I might wait. We got a 2 AP attack. It still works in the second half of the round, I'm pretty sure. Is that the blue skip turn button? Everyone gets the blue skip turn button. It's on everyone. Slurgi's changed. No, it's just that everyone gets it. Does he have rally? Who used rally? I'm not even sure I understand exactly what happened there. From within a bush? Who did it though? Okay, we've got bullseye, we got all sorts of crazy buffs. Let's just do the aim shot here. Yeah. So we'll start out with Eldazar up there. Of course, we're gonna wait. We're just gonna keep him there. Didn't think that guy would go all the way there, but fine that he did. We missed him. We missed our 95% chance. Unbelievable. The game is rigged. Let's move Dr. Vishnevsky up a bit. Was hopefully gonna set up a kill there for Vance Lightning. Didn't happen. Look out, Slurgi has a gun. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about just like straight up disrespecting zone of control and getting in melee with him with squigs. Could line breaker it too. Yeah, let's just do that. Does he have like footwork or something? I didn't even look. He's got rotation. Well. Joke's on me. He also has a fancy hat. He does have a fancy hat. We got an officer back here. Wonderful. Alright, so let's shoot here. Pull out the banner. We can light this hex on fire. Seems alright. Wait there for a moment. Stunned? Phalanx Bros seem strong? They do. They do. Let's just attack from back here. I think Tark Paladin's safe to move up to here and attack. I want to get Curse Word involved, but I don't know exactly how yet. I could bring him up here. He'll be duelist attacking this guy. Probably can just finish him off. We do have Relentless. That sucked. A lot of missing. Let's knock this guy back if we can. Yeah, that was good. Is that a pole flail? It is a pole flail. And interestingly enough, since we have Rebuke active, I'm just going to wait here on mana. I think I'd rather unload a bit more on this officer if he moves up. Okay. So let's see. If this guy dies, I'll have a way of pushing in further. Maybe if Eldazara can do it? We'll see. He's very brave. Let's actually go here. Okay. So I can attack with the pole, flail or whatever, and then pull out another weapon and get an attack. Oh, I suppose we still get the... Alright, that still works, right. Why wouldn't it? I'd probably stun this guy. Or not. It's the thought that counts. Alright, I don't want these guys to be able to attack me, so I'm actually just going to back up with Curse Word. Keep them attacking the shields. Landing attacks is a crush for bad players. True. I don't rely on that. I'm here to miss all the time. I hate hitting attacks. Hate it. Man, I really wish we didn't have this injury on St. Jigs. It really... Yeah, me personally, never hit an attack in my life. Right. And why would you? Easy. So if I move here normally, it would be 6 fatigue. What would that cost me? Unclear. We gained tempo though. So do I just move St. Jigs to here? That seems so bad. Maybe I just do 2 quick shots here and whatever happens, happens. Or if, let's throw some fire down. That worked. Cool. That attack hurt. Let's wait on mana. We're gonna maybe wait on Elazar. I kind of want to get in and get that guy an injury. I kind of maybe want to back up with him too. We'll just hold for a moment. Honestly, probably can safely put Squigs there if we want. But we're gonna do perfect. So we gave him an injury to gain our AP back when we move up there. And then I suppose we'll pull out the heater shield if we're going to be in a more vulnerable spot. Why not? Now let's just get in here. Let's sure. Get in there. Press the blue skip turn button. Technically ready to rebuke. Got him. Okay. Hey, look at that. One handgun added to the collection. A Southern Mail shirt. I wonder if that's an efficient armor piece. Sword lances. Have no idea if those will be useful for us. What is the sword lance like? Stat-wise looks the exact same. Abilities look the exact same. This looks exactly the same as vanilla. Pretty sure. A pure polearm. That's true. So we'll give that to mana. Right, the sword lance is not hybrid. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Reap's still really good at crowd control. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. He was hoping it'd be a pole sword hybrid. It does say sword lance. Sword is in the name. All right, so Dr. Vishnevsky, boom, boom, boom. Right now, it's just boom, but soon it will be boom, boom, boom. We just have to collect more guns. De Burner, we are probably also going to give a big old boom, boom when the time comes. When the time comes. You need to know if the skills are affected by crowded. I would assume that they are. Oh yeah, it in fact even says so. Yep. They are. Though, I assume you've seen the leverage, where your first attack each turn costs a -1 action point for each adjacent ally. So even when things are crowded, you know, I don't know. I guess that's crowded is like excluding 2 allies, so you have to be really surrounded by allies for crowded to affect you negatively from allies. Okay. Southern Mail shirt. Is that like a reasonable thing for us to equip? Yes, it's better than some of the stuff we've got on right now. So it's the same as the plated Nomad Mail. All right. Polearm perk no longer reduces the cost of attacks by 1. Correct. Yep. That is accurate. It just gives them bolster instead. And bolster is pretty good. Like bolsters, that's a pretty nice effect. It really is. Alright, so this armor kind of got chunked a bit. Let's just swap it. Alright. That's probably good enough. And so now we have fire handgun, and if we do take aim, handguns have their maximum range increased by 1. Will expire upon ending your turn. Okay. But we can take aim and wait. Not that we would, but we could. The nice thing about take aim here with the handgun is that if we want to take advantage of marksmanship, we will want to use the take aim ability so that we can be a little bit further back. Alright, so they don't like us here in El Hadet. I can't imagine why. Well, here's the 2nd regiment of El Hadet. Have we seen an assassin yet? I don't think an assassin is known to me. Well, well, well. Free assassin armor. Yeah, they're okay. All right, let's do this. Similar fight to last time. This time actually in the proper desert. The terrain actually did some heavy lifting last fight. And then fire lances. What do we know about fire lance? I don't know that it's basically the same. It looks like more damage to armor. Fire lance could be kind of cute on a bro with combo though. Anyway. Do I want to see where the rest of them go? Maybe. Oh no. Our ready to go didn't work again. So no scoot and shoot. Maybe? I kind of want to, if I can hit this, that's so good. Okay. We'll make him earn it. Might be able to just take this guy out in the first round combat. That is so good. Yeah, I'm gonna have one bow guy. We got our shield wall active. Rude. All right, let's see what's going on here. We have an assassin. So he's got an 80 and 70 armor. So I think we know exactly what his body armor is. His helmet is new to us. I don't think we're familiar with that one. He is flexible. Okay, so he doesn't have nimble, he has flexible instead. At first glance, he actually seems not that bad. So he's got backstabber, between the ribs. Okay, have to be careful if we're surrounded. Dagger mastery. Yep, we know what that does. Dodge. We expect him to have that. Elusive, makes sense. Flexible. Honestly, not doing him that many favors. I think we're going to be able to destroy him without too much issue. Ghost-like. Blink and you'll miss me. Oh yeah, we've seen this before. It's kind of an interesting one. Nothing too terribly scary though. Hit and run. Yeah, so we've looked at this, but we haven't seen it in action yet. Dagger attacks with a range of 1 can now target enemies up to 2 tiles away. Attacking 3 tiles away moves you 1 tile closer before the attack, so probably still doesn't work against like Spear Wall. Quick Hands, Relentless, Scout. Drink Night Owl Elixir. Removes nighttime effect. Okay. Honestly, he doesn't seem that bad. Like... So I could do Take Aim. Ooh, what does that look like when we do Take Aim? Now I kind of want to know. So if I do Take Aim, where can I aim and how does it do the... I kind of want to just see what it looks like. All right, let's do it. So we do Take Aim. All right, so we go further out. From here, it still goes down. Okay. I wasn't sure if that would go down or up. So this one goes up, this one goes down. Okay, so these all do this. Oh, interesting. So Take Aim, when it says it increases the size, what I expected was not exactly this. So it's kind of hard to see, but you get, actually the AoE just becomes massive. Okay. Why would you ever aim further? That's a great question. Well, I guess if your allies are there. This guy shoots his allies, can you believe it? And also, at least in vanilla, the accuracy... Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I'd be curious what the... like in this case... Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, we're going to need a lot more range skill for this brother to be effective, but... And so Mana's just going to build up fatigue, I think. Or AP, rather. This guy's going to get a handgun blast, which is not exactly what we want in our life, but... So we could have Squigs go up to here. Eldazar is like a little bit vulnerable, actually. So maybe we leave him there. And he's just there to potentially shield other. Yeah, let's set us up like this. So rude. Okay. 52% chance to hit. And he did it. So this attack is 4 AP. Right. Let's wait for a moment, let this guy come to us. Alright, Squigs is gonna need some help, actually. So Dark Paladin, we're gonna have him move up and just get a little bit of surround bonus on this assassin. Take away some of his dodge. I think Mystic Nemo we're gonna push up. Probably unlikely that we get an injury on the assassin. What's our hit chance against the conscript? Pretty low. Nimble does not mitigate fire, right? Not in vanilla. Okay, so we're gonna wait on Squigs, see what we need to do there. We've not done aim shot yet. So I can go here and push this guy back so he can't attack Squigs next turn. Could go here to decrease the... No, that's not going to be worth. Let's go here for the moment. We'll see what we need to do. That's cute. Alright, so we didn't get an injury to give us more AP to work with, but we're still going to go up to here, and we're just going to start attacking this assassin. Let's see, should I just finish him? Probably. I'm a little worried about Squigs. I don't have enough AP on Eldazara. Oh no, maybe I can shield other. Not AP, but fatigue. Recover ally. No, don't have enough. We've got 20. We've got enough just for the pushback, so we could push back the conscript. Does that really help us, though? Makes it so we can't attack Squigs. I'm a little worried about Squigs, basically, is what's going on here. We don't have 9 again. The hit point pool will be robust, but not, you know, nothing crazy. I guess probably just attack twice. If you had a smoke pot, you could extinguish the flames. Oh, right, I was going to buy a smoke pot and then didn't. We can move Vance Lightning up. I mean, do I even push him? Like, is that the play? I kind of don't think it is. I do. Alright, let's just take this guy's head off. Excuse me, I said take this guy's head off. Better. Disrespect zone of control just to get in here next to the gunner? I think so. Okay. Ah, this is not good. You can try to hit him, cause an injury. Only way of doing that is the throwing axes. Could throw 2 here. Probably better to just go here. I don't know why this guy chose to attack Mystic Nemo, but he did. Unfortunately, we're certainly not out of this yet. Because of Rebuke, maybe? It must have been just because of Rebuke. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, had to have been just the fact that he has Rebuke active. Okay, important hit. Mana's got to get in here. So we could go to here, and actually, interestingly, maybe pull out Sword Lance? Or no. Better, I think, will be to land a stun, and then apply Daze here. Can you line breaker forward? I mean, yes. To get him out of the flames. Yes? We could line breaker him there. So I think we go for the stun here, which applies a daze in an AoE. That's pretty important. I don't think there's any good move for Vance Lightning. I mean, I guess we could rally. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. Let's go for a stun here. If we get the stun... Or what's the hit chance on repel here? If I move up here, I can still repel. I'm fairly sure. And then we just back up. Okay. Whew. Wasn't even hard? Sure. Yeah. Let's see. If I do... What do I do on Eldazara? If I do riposte, I guess that doesn't do anything. We'll just attack. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. So let's hit this guy. Okay, Squigs is going to chill there. Stun here for the AoE daze. And try to finish off this guy, or well, start hitting him. It'd be nice to hit the enemies. Did you guys know? Did you know that that's like good? Ideal, really. This injury killing me. This is also fatigue problems, though. It seems so bad. I hate pressing that button. This guy's stunned, so maybe I attack this guy. And actually, I bet I can attack now. We should be able to finish him. Yeah, okay. Woo! Kind of a yikes there, but hey, look at that. Got ourselves another gun. That's 2. That's 2. Collecting injuries and such, though, is less good. That's kind of less good. Curse word, hello, hello. Speaking of curse word, he just hit level 11. You love to see it. So, do we do the second boom boom on Dr. Vishnevsky? I guess so. You're live? Mm-hmm. Sure are. For now. Alright, so what armors do I want to just straight up replace? Do I repair this? It's a lot of tools. I guess so. We're gonna avoid fights for a little bit. So. Good lord. We hurtin'. We hurtin'. Okay. So, curse word. Is this really what I want to do? I'm so lost. We can go with heavier armor. Make him really durable. And I think this bro is actually... He can actually wear heavier armor now if we want. So I could put... honestly, I could put a gladiator helmet on him. We don't care about his vision that much. And maybe doesn't need as efficient of an armor piece. Maybe we give that to... Whatever, this is fine for now. We can be a little encumbered on Curse Word, and that's actually fine-ish. We have Pathfinder. I don't know if this is stupid, but this is the button that I decided long ago that I wanted to click on. We don't want that heavy of armor, though, because we don't want our HP to get chunked before... Initiative is so much better as a stat in this. So much better. So much better. You like the stat balance? I am yet to draw any sort of conclusions on nearly anything. I feel lost and unable to do so. Okay, we're gonna grab Phalanx. And... oh, we don't have a Sipar. Well, once we get a relevant shield. Yeah, there are no bad stats. At least in vanilla, it feels like range, defense, and initiative are super niche things. You're better off never clicking if you don't know what you're doing. Here, it's much less obvious. That's true. That's very true. I agree with that assessment. Honestly, I would even go so far as to say, in vanilla, new players are far more likely to click the fatigue button than they should as well. I don't want to overstay our welcome. We kind of can't take another fight here. We need to fix up our armors. So as much as I would love to stick around in El Hadet and get like just a couple more handguns, I think it's time to skedaddle. Yeah, time to GTFO, exactly. I mean, I guess I could go out into the wild, the wilderness up here. See what's going on up here. How blessed! A curious shipwreck. Thank you, 2nd and 3rd Regiments of El Hadet. You have brought me to a glorious place. To the curious shipwreck. Let's see what secrets are inside. Inspect the stump. Is it real? The tales are true. The golden goose. You love to see it. This map is crazy. Honestly, the fact that we found the icy cave as quickly as we did, and then immediately found the hunting grounds, I feel like, you know what's crazy is like during the win streak series, one of the things I was super worried about in the back of my mind, which is why I like went to scout out like Black Monolith well in advance, and in fact like spent time like looking for icy cave and things like that, is I was worried about simply not finding the legendary location. The ruins of Borgen. Okay. Have our armors been fixed up enough to take on the ruins of Borgen? Squigs' hit points sure haven't. I suppose our way around that is giving him heavy armor. The blacksmith sure seems like it would be good for us here. Alright, and we're gonna have Squigs kind of hang back anyway. We'll have Eldazara move forward. Everyone's in terrible shape. But I still want to at least see what's here. If we need to run, we run. We don't have any like things that are gonna make it so that we're unable to do that. So it's like, fine. I think we have enough fatigue to run too. Funnily enough, the blacksmith is a better retinue now if you have a lot of nimble. Yeah? Orcs. Orcs. Let's scoot back 1. Will probably be the play. Can't flee with a club foot. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. I think we can fight this, though. I don't see any problems. I don't see any problems with this fight. In fact, we can tank aim, blast, and take a step back. That's all still valid. But Squigs is faster than us. Because he already did his turn? Is that true? No, he hasn't. He has not done his turn yet. Because I'm wondering if I can do take aim and blast a little. We should at least humor the idea. Kind of thought he'd bounce that way. Not that way. Okay. There's a dude who can split mans. Oh no, so this... Oh wait, no, hold on. We're still in the first half of the round. I think this is worth taking aim. Then giving him a blast. So what I'm curious about is like, so these two shots right now look identical, But it could be that this one actually has higher hit chance. Like, I don't know. I could see where it could be like somehow different between these two, despite superficially looking the same. Squigs can eat a charge. And then he'll be okay. Totally okay. So we probably just Flavor Blast this guy. But DeBurner will wait. Honestly, I think what you said about your own bros is maybe correct. It's the same. The original goal is just to increase this range so people use guns more. But you can fine-tune it for accuracy by... So people use guns more? Was that a necessary concern? You never used guns? Lots of people never used guns, which is insane to me because they're like way overpowered. Like once you have them, you just win. Oh. All right, he made it through. You don't like him from a thematic point of view? Well, that's fair. That's fair. Pretty hard to beat that, I think. Okay, we're going to pause on Eldazara to know exactly what we're going to do to make sure that we don't have any problems here for Mystic Nemo. Somehow lately you always get on the stream drunk and it's not a habit you're going to continue. But you got both a friend's birthday and a new job. Hey, well, congratulations. As long as it is a proper celebratory gesture, I think that seems lovely. Oh, so now I feel bad about Curse Word's armor situation. Oh, I didn't even have to reload. It could have swapped. Could have swapped. You're selling your soul, but we all need to live. I mean, that's relatable. We're not going to be able to move Vance Lightning down either. Glad to see the boys are alive. Me too. Me too. Not exactly how I envisioned that. But Eldazar hasn't had his anticipation proc yet. So actually, let's go there. And we can put Squigs here, and that's actually fine. This guy can't attack. Yeah. In fact, nobody has an attack on Squig, so he could shield other. Right, these don't have Line Breaker or anything, right? Yeah, no. Sure. So this Orc Young could charge in. We'll wait. So we have the other gun, and it's already loaded. So we can take aim. Oh, I guess, well, kind of didn't need to do that. But we can. Okay. Good for you, buddy. Actually, kind of don't love this. Cobrush Bro's also injured? No injuries. No injuries. I think I just go for like a regular... Might go for the pole mace attack on... Yeah, maybe that was a little weak. Eldazara did have his first anticipation proc. Oh yeah, oh wow, it even says. Nice, that's cool. So he's got anticipation and 9 lives, so he'll be fine. The only one I'm worried about, I guess, is Squigs. Now I could push, and in fact, Squigs can be the one to push. So let's see if that works out first. Okay, so then we can have, oh, I guess we don't have enough, God. Ugh. Well, we're gonna get a hex to move to in a moment. Not enough fatigue to do a spear wall, huh? I don't want the Berserker to be able to attack nearly anyone. Shit. I was gonna get here in spear wall to cover for Squigs. Didn't realize we wouldn't have enough. Now I can attack here, but I didn't leave room for him to back up. Orc Berserkers can move 2 hexes and attack now. Ugh. Why does it suck? We have Nimble, so mostly might be okay. Let's just go there. See, I don't want to put Curse Word in range of this guy either. We can open up the hex for Squigs to take. But I don't want to move in range of this Berserker either. So, I guess we just don't. Oh, I should have moved 1 more hex down. That way Mystic Nemo at least gets an attack. I suppose Eldazari can at least get a couple swings in. This guy's initiative's really quite low, actually. So I think the full line's gonna be move Vance Lightning here, Spear Wall. And so I think I can do 2 throws. Cool, now he doesn't get an attack at all except on Eldazare. Or that. Honestly, I think that works pretty well. I don't see a problem there whatsoever. Okay. That was a pretty aggressive maneuver he just did. Alright, took very little damage. We were still kind of on a razor's edge though. 30 tools, very welcome. We've got a lot of things currently being repaired. Alright, DeBurner, because of Student, has gained 2 perk points. You'll love to see it. And so I think it is probably a good time to grab our weapon mastery. Pretty keen to make it so that our crossbow and firearms stuff can also apply to the polearm. I think there's a lot of potential benefit there. Any luck you'll get on the roster before the end of the campaign? I mean, there's a few more bros that we are going to recruit. So I hope so. Alright, let's see what the other weapon group we gained was. Was it axe? Is it added to the left? Or was it throwing? I actually don't know. Not sure. And so, let's see. We don't have mace. We do have mace. Would I wanna? So we could probably do something like, interestingly, a pike can get a free attack, like no fatigue cost. Huh. No. No, it won't, because it's a hybrid. Did you get a bro, or has the great meat grinder not yielded enough spots on the team yet? No, you're still in the queue. You're still in the queue, Meta Wrecker. We've still claimed several. I wish there was a way for me to share this screen that I see, because I can see, I have a nice UI for it and everything. So I'm actually going to use the restroom real quick because I'm like bouncing my legs, and then we'll figure out the final things we want to do with the banner. We'll be back in just a moment. I've returned. Okay. So we still get one more perk. Got this level up. You can confirm it, add an X mastery. Okay, good. The bro on the current screen has exactly 3 backpack slots. Yes, so the weapon master gives you 1 more slot in the backpack. So that's 1 extra bag slot. Can't explain it. It's just what they did. Okay, so let's do resolve, range skill, and maybe fatigue? As someone who loves game design, yeah, let's use some of that design space. I mean, yeah, right? Broad metal look 2 likes fatigue. Some melee skill would be good too, but let's do this. So now the other perk is like kind of interesting. We could go with marksmanship. We could go with bullseye. We could go with just like finesse or Entrenched or Rally the Troops. Those were the other ones I was looking at taking. Fearsome. But I think with Fearsome we'd want to have another handgun, which we'll get eventually, but not quite yet. I'm not necessarily convinced that I want marksmanship. Did I really decide I want that? Is this guy some kind of ranged banner? Yeah. Yep. We're gonna do like a hybrid banner. Guns, 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 plus banner. That's the plan. Entrenched is probably pretty good. I wonder if I want Entrenched instead of Marksmanship. Marksmanship is pretty good, but I kind of want this bro to be comfortable getting up close a little bit. Need some take on Guns and Roses, but applied to the banner. Guns and banner. Okay. I feel like I want Entrenched. The more I'm looking at it, the more this just like makes sense. Resolve per adjacent ally, range defense per adjacent obstacle. Range skill. I mean, I feel like the banner sometimes gets behind cover to avoid enemy attacks. Resolve per adjacent ally is super good. Range skill. Yeah, this seems good. You like Entrenched if you have multiple backline range unit. It's weird they made bunching up ranged units on backline real good, but they punish bunching up polearms. I mean, to an extent. To an extent, they made bunching up polearms not as good. Yeah, let's do it. And then, you know, maybe this guy just has like a bunch of crossbows. But eventually guns. Eventually guns. So let's do this absolutely, utterly bizarre setup. All right, in Dark Paladin. Did we gain? No. Well, what do we have here? A feral shield. Oh, these are different. Oh, these are just way different. Oh, okay. The feral shield is like fine now. Has shield wall. Welcome to the front lines. What's the sword lance for? For reaping. You never know. And we still need a little extra fatigue to work with, just so that we're not totally encumbered. I wonder if I want to do... Man, no Pathfinder, breaking my heart. So I'm going to grab Initiative, Resolve. I'm not going to take the +2 in Fatigue. Not doing that one. New bro? Yeah, new bro. He's going to be a hammer plus shield. That's the plan. Will it be good? I don't know. I'll still do Shield Expert. I think I still do Shield Expert. And we're a little encumbered. Maybe we could put on a lighter helmet. They're all broken. All my helmets are like broken. He needs so much fatigue. He'll need some. He'll need some fatigue. I want to get enough fatigue where with a Warhammer and heavier armor, he can still move 4 hexes on normal terrain. Like grassland, I guess. I don't know. So like we can let him be a little encumbered, and that's fine. A bit like XCOM Long War with a random perk, this mod, it just makes good bros even better and worse bros even worse. In the end, if the good ones survive, you end up with an absolutely OP squad, but randomness makes it hard to save the good ones. Yeah, that's probably sounds about right. Having not played Long War, but like your description of what's going on here seems correct. If I could get these to split up, I think we've recovered enough hit points and stuff. I could be convinced to fight him again. Maybe not. Maybe I just head to Civilization and try to recruit some bros. It's a weird map in that I don't know that there's like a ton of different like avenues for bro recruitment. But let's head up to Birkeborg. We got some handguns. We got like something to work with, I guess. Bastion of the Exile. This is new looking like location. Okay. Falsers, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Brigand Raiders, a Swordmaster. Whoa, okay. Bandits, Highwaymen, and a few Sharpshooters. I'm curious about the Swordmaster. Yeah, I need to get some more nets now that we've got like bag space. Looks like a high difficulty brigand camp. Yes, it sure does. Still working on fixing up some armors. Slurgi ain't scared. I probably should be. Like, I definitely should be, but here we are. Location is on step, location has fortifications. The sharpshooters are super dangerous. But we at least have the defenses we need against them for preventing one-shots. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. So we got these highwaymen, which have like medium armors. Raiders. El Clásico. Did you think your first run would make it this far? You know, I didn't really give it all that much thought either way. It was a little bit of a, well, let's just see what happens. Alright, so they believe they have ranged advantage. They're right. That tactician ability where you can give your allies shield wall seems really good right now. So, shield wall and push forward. Isn't the Hardened mod a bit less punishing with difficulty increase? I thought the idea was that it would be more punishing. Okay, so these guys are reloaded. Don't know where our Swordmaster is. That's a lot of throwing weapons. Luckily, the throwing weapons seem kind of a little bit harmless. I'm gonna run up and grab this high ground. And does Dr. Vishnevsky have a defensive perk? He doesn't yet have a defensive perk. So if we went here, we could stand behind Mystic Nemo, who does have anticipation on the high ground. A little bit curious. Probably shouldn't be voicing opinions in the current state and just a stream. No, you're happy to do as you see fit. Do what your heart says is right. So this guy can throw 4 tiles, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I think since it's uphill, he wouldn't be able to anyway. My team is somewhat vision impaired. True. So let's move mana up to... Actually, let's pull the sword out and gain some initiative while we're walking. Just here. 17 enemies seems like a lot to chew through. Yes. Oh no. They can shoot. Oh god. And they have bullseye. That sucked. I should have paid more attention to how much AP they had left. I heard them reloading and think, yeah, okay. That was just... not good. Yeah, Curse Word can't take that kind of attack. Boy. This is actually really dangerous. Where the hell is their Swordmaster? We see 15 enemies, right? 4, 6, that's 10, 15. Yeah, I think we see 15. I don't know. Maybe this is bad. And it's not like these are thugs, like they're not pushovers. Okay, so there's one. There. God, he looks horrifying. Only 30 melee defense. Peace out? Nah, not at this point. God, look at his hat. That's beautiful. He's got Nimble and 80 hit points. He's got Parry. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Parry and 70 range defense. Oh boy. Blade Dancer. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, hold up. We're gonna back way up. Gain additional initiative equal to the armor ignore percentage of your equipped sword. Okay. When using a non-fencing sword, the action point cost of non-AoE skills is reduced by 1, and these skills build up 25% less fatigue. Allows passing step to be usable even while holding something. Example, a shield or offhand. Passing step costs 2 fewer action points and builds 2 less fatigue, both to a minimum of 0. Live to fight another day. We can't run at this point. Not safely. We'd get gunned down. We get gunned down either way. Possibly. That's so many enemies. You know, in my head I was thinking, it's just brigands. You're so scared? Me too. I still want to give one of these guys an injury so we can get Curse Word up here. They're not going to be able to do much damage when he's up there, so I am actually going to do this attack here. Good. We got that injury for next turn. That was actually pretty important. And we're going to be able to get the shield boys up occupying their center. Who do I want to have Vance Lightning cover? Maybe Mana? Maybe I just keep him here. Okay. Yeah, the Swordmaster looks incredible. Okay, they wasted a lot of melee attacks on the bro with high range defense uphill. He also has anticipation, and he still has all of his procs of it, so that's good. We can go here, cover these two hexes from oncoming attackers with Mystic Nemo. That seems pretty good. We've got like a place to blast. We can put the shield wallers here. The rest can kind of hang out down here. So, to push up another hex or not? Tempting. Get right in the face of the sharpshooter. This guy used all his AP. Get back behind the wall? I don't know. I'm not convinced that's what we do actually. It might be here. Mystic Nemo will cover these 3 hexes. We could go here and pull out the shield. 2. Little additional safety. Lose a little bit of dodge value. Or retreat? No, we're not retreating. I guess we... I should be worried, but I'm not. Slurgi. 10-30-25 before losing his campaign. True. I don't know, maybe we let this sharpshooter have his attack. That feels like it's probably not correct, but I wonder if we double blast him. Maybe that's the play. All right, we'll stay here. All right, so if we take one step up, we can go here and shoot these 3, swap weapons to the other handgun, shoot them again. Our initiative is high, head hit chance is high. We also do just have this, where we don't have to move. Could take a step up and hit 5 targets twice. Maybe that's better, even though they have a bit of a armory stuff. Go here, shoot these 5 twice. Man, that's hard to beat, right? That was pretty disappointing. I guess being wavering was pretty unfortunate. Alright, so Mystic Nemo, we're going to have at least cover these 2 hexes. Okay. So the burner can attack and still spiked impale. Gives us a bolster. Oh, we need to reload. We'll do it in the second half of the round. We'll kill this guy. Easy, problem solved. Just make it so the enemies, you know, are dead. St. Jigs, I might just wait. Brothers, let's calm ourselves and pray to the Church of Nine Lives and the Endless Tomorrows. Love it. So Vein Sliding can get a... If we hit this guy in the head, could we kill? Probably not. Yeah, no, we can if we hit him in the head. We could also just not hit him at all. So we're gonna get Shield Squad up there. Eldazara is the most durable. So let's get up here, and I guess we'll use the AP like that. Now, if Dark Paladin moves up, Squigs will lose his shield wall because we're still in the first half of the round. So maybe I'll let this guy move first, and then we'll move Dark Paladin and Squigs up. Alright, so Mana can go up here, and then he'll get 3 attacks when we consider combo. I think if we try to burst down this guy, and then if we get the kill with the mace, we daze his nearby allies. Don't know if it'll be enough. It was. And so does Curse Word need to pull out his shield? He has Anticipation, or Relentless rather, so we can attack here. Pull it out at the start of the next round. What was that? Brigand Highwaymen use Batter. What? What did he do? Batter. A strike thing can be felt through things. And then he did a pummel? What happened? Pummeled. He pummeled. Did we know he would have a pummel? Pummel. Perform a free batter on the target. If the attack is successful, the target becomes staggered. If the attack is successful, automatically use Line Breaker for free on the target. Oh, wow, okay. Alright. So we won't be reloading. We'll pull the banner back out. It's one of the hammer perks. It kind of looked like it wasn't a hammer perk, but a hammer thing of the weapon. But actually, no, it's probably provided by breakthrough. Okay, I see. Gain the pummel skill, letting you hit it. Okay, okay, okay. So St. Jigs needs to move up. I mean, I guess... Man, this injury really, really sucks. I can do an aim shot here, though, on this bandit, which is sort of tempting. Or even all the way here. Wow, 65% hit chance? Oh, we hit him in the head. Nearly killed him. Well, that's not good. A little worried about Elazara. It's a pretty risky proposition to put Squigs here. He's got a decent amount of armor, though. With the nimble, I don't know. Squigs made a miss. Alright, so we can reload and fire. We'll have a decent gun blast up here. Alternatively, we could throw a fire pot. Light these ones on fire. That's like okay. We can use a net on the Swordmaster. Why would that not work? Okay, anticipation is worn off there. Let's try to set up Berserk for Vance Lightning. I think no matter where we hit this guy, that's a kill. To pull out the shield or not on Curse Word. Oh, with his melee attack, he'll insert. Oh, yeah, yeah. We do it on the same turn that we attack him on, right? Yeah, I don't know that I can afford not having the shield out. We pull out the shield. Disarmed? Oh, we need another ally adjacent to us. Okay. No dad armed. Could be. So Mystic Nemo is no longer giving that much benefit from doing Spear Wall here. I think we just attack this Highwayman. Ooh, that was bad. Vance Lightning is serious danger. I'm here all night until I'm not, yeah. Same. This is so bad. I guess I attack here. I don't know. It's the only like open shot. Had the highest hit chance. So if Dark Paladin goes here, this will allow us to get an attack by DeBurner. Because he'll have another ally next to him. Eldazara is going to be in serious, serious danger here, for sure. I guess I'm just going to try to soften up this raider. It's bad. Okay. And I don't think I'm going to go for the stun on this guy. I'm going to try to... Well, this might end up working. Will I lose passing step if I wait? I'm actually not sure the answer to that. All the bros that have the question mark after tank have not fared well. Ooh, well, that's probably true. So let's see, on Eldazara, he really needs to re-shield wall. Because he lost it because of this guy's stun. So do I just recover? I guess. So Vance Lightning has to get this kill. Uh-oh. Okay, so this doesn't give... Why do I not have the polearm masteries from Weapon Master? Shouldn't that have happened when I swapped weapons to it? It's just a polearm. That's probably a bug. I heard that switching from the same type to another caused this once. Well. Well. Says sword in the name, it's also a sword. Okay, and waiting does not let us passing step. Okay, bad things happened all over the place there already. Don't pull arms cost 6 AP no matter what anyway. Doesn't matter if... No, there's a perk that lets it reduce the AP cost. We'll get the net ready for the future. Wait, who just got shot? Squigs. Wait. Wait. Who died? Eldazara, and then this guy took his place. Okay. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. Struck down. Yeah, I mean... I feel like I've got to go for this hit. And we're going to move Curse Word in range. Oh, but now we have it. So we can push this guy back. Let's read the description here. Your first attack each turn. Does that count as an attack? Tags, non-attack. Okay. I guess. So I swap to the Sword Lance and hope that maybe it reapplies and I get to attack. Oh no, if I swap to it, it's not, it shares things, so hybridization won't work. So actually I guess I'll reload for future. It worked right, it cost 4 instead of 6. It cost... Oh, sure. Wait, maybe that's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, you're right, you're right. Yep, that's right. It worked. It worked. Alright, I'm gonna leave Zone of Control, which seems insane. But I don't want to be in melee with this guy. This is super dangerous, but I feel like I kind of have to take a risk here. Okay. And then we move up to here. Okay. Could hit this guy right in front of me. So Squigs is in danger. Is there some way of making him in less danger? Sure doesn't seem like it. Squig's big trouble? Squig's big trouble. I don't see any line other than just like attack. I am in danger. So I can do this. Does that help in any way? I mean, Advanced Lightning is in a ton of danger, but I think I'm still gonna do an attack here because we just need damage. Just move here on Dark Paladin. Can't cover ally. Otherwise I would. Could go for the stun on the Brigand Raider here. I wonder if that's the play. Feels like that's probably the play. So we'll move, gain our tempo. Oh, are you kidding me? He blocked it. He blocked the 95. It was gonna do a daze all in an area around them. And now it won't. Uh-oh. Well. Things are suddenly completely falling apart, huh? What was it someone was saying earlier? Surprised how my campaign got this far? Did I think my campaign would make it this far? Something, something, something. The first time playing the mod, blah, blah, blah. So if the Swordmaster is engaged in melee, his range defense goes way down. So I think actually the play is get him engaged in melee, then use ranged attacks. Got that guy though. Got him. Can move here. Cannot move there. Shit. And we're still just barely out of range to be able to net him. This is terrible. Dear Slurgi, I'm sorry I tempted fate at the start of this fight, asking if you would make it this far. My sincerest apologies. Curse word. Well, I think the company is... We'll fight to the last man, and we'll see what happens. That's my current plan. I mean, I actually don't think it's that bad to beat the Swordmaster. The problems here were more than the Swordmaster. I'll say that. Yeah, I don't. He actually seems. There are plenty of tools. There are lots of tools to deal with him. Like I'm not. Let's just recover, I guess. We've learned many. Oh yeah, the thing is like, I made a lot of like builds that weren't quite right anyway. And now I know. I know more stuff. So, as I always do, I'll be starting a new queue. So this one will be closed out. The real question is, do I do another Gladiator run, or do I do something different? That's the real question. If it was easy, it wouldn't be fun? Exactly. Well, Gladiators is a really cool origin because they have so many perk groups you can make some crazy builds with them. Yeah, but that's also kind of the problem.